Saving money sounds simple. Spend less than you earn. Put the rest aside. So why does it feel so hard? Not just sometimes, but almost all the time. If you've ever wanted to save and still felt like your money disappeared before you could, this video is for you. Most people think saving is about discipline, that if saving feels hard, it must mean something is wrong with their habits. But that idea misses something important. Saving money doesn't feel hard because people are careless. It feels hard because of how money moves and how our brains react to that movement. To understand why, we need to stop thinking about saving as a decision and start thinking about it as a system. Imagine this. You get paid. For a moment, everything feels fine. Your balance looks bigger. Your stress drops a little. Now life starts happening. Groceries, transportation, subscriptions, bills that don't arrive all at once, but quietly. You don't feel like you're spending a lot. You're just responding. By the time you think about saving, the money already feels smaller. Not gone, just tighter. That's when saving starts to feel difficult. Not because you didn't care, but because the opportunity already passed. Here's the key idea. Saving usually happens after everything else. Money comes in, then spending happens, then bills happen, then reminders happen. Saving is what we tell ourselves we'll do at the end. But money doesn't wait politely at the end. It moves continuously. So by the time you reach the saving moment, the money has already been shaped by decisions you didn't feel. This is why saving feels like trying to scoop water after it's already flowed away. Another reason saving feels hard is that money today doesn't feel physical. When you don't see money leave, it doesn't feel like a choice. Cards don't feel heavy. Apps don't feel empty. Autopay doesn't feel like spending. So when saving asks you to not spend, it feels like giving something up. Even if nothing is actually being taken, your brain experiences saving as loss, not progress. And that makes saving uncomfortable. This is where many people get stuck. They try to fix saving with motivation. They promise themselves they'll be better next month. They try harder. They feel guilty when it doesn't work. But motivation doesn't change systems. And saving isn't a motivation problem. It's a timing problem. Saving feels hard because it usually happens at the weakest moment, after money has already been drained by life. Once you see this, something changes. You stop asking, "Why can't I save?" and start asking, "When does saving actually happen?" That question matters, because saving isn't about resisting spending forever. It's about where saving sits in the flow of money. If saving only happens at the end, it will always feel hard. Not because you failed, but because the system was never set up to help you. In the last video, we talked about money like a bucket with tiny holes. Saving often feels like trying to add water after the leak's already happened. The problem isn't that you don't want to save. The problem is that saving is usually placed after money has already been shaped by invisible choices. So here's the simple truth. Saving money feels hard because it's usually treated as leftover behavior. But money rarely leaves leftovers. This doesn't mean saving is impossible. It means saving needs to be understood differently. And understanding always comes before change. In the next video, we'll talk about why credit cards make spending feel easier and why that matters more than most people realize. If this explanation made saving feel clearer, even just a little, comment the word "clear." Not to prove anything, but to remind yourself that confusion around money isn't a personal failure. Saving money isn't about willpower. It's about understanding the system you're inside. And once you see the system clearly, everything else becomes easier to question.